Hello there, and welcome to the Bad Batch season finale review. Is it the series finale? Probably not.
No.
You don't know. They could always cancel it.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Joining me today, as always, the Sith Holocron Naomi. How you doing?
Pretty good.
And it is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler, and the Bad Batch has come to an end. Not forever, hopefully. But
the end for this season.
The end for this season. It was a journey to get here, but we're here. We're back reviewing it, too.
Yeah.
We haven't reviewed it since Mando started, so for 5 weeks.
Oh, shit, you're right.
For 4 weeks.
I couldn't remember why we stopped why we stopped reviewing it.
Because it was hard. Because when I were reviewing it week to week, I got frustrated with it.
Yeah.
And it was less frustrating when I didn't have to review it. Because I'm just like, whatever. We'll get to the interesting plot point eventually. And we did.
Yeah.
But the season ended. I was honestly very confused when we got halfway through the episode. And, like, halfway through the 2-part finale. Episode 1 ended, and we're like, wait, we're still hanging on this rail? Like, we're definitely not getting Crosshair.
Yeah.
And
I realized that after the first episode, too. I was like, so this isn't about getting Crosshair.
yes. At which point, I was like, oh, what is this finale? The finale was good. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I had a good time. Interested to see where we're going, of course. Tech, 100% not dead. 100%.
You're committed to that?
Yes, 100%. Because he didn't die like... He didn't have a meaningful death. I mean, yeah, it saved him. But, like, he didn't have, like, a Kanan death. He didn't... Well, he's not going to get a Kanan death. But he didn't have a death that, like... I don't know. I just don't feel like he's dead.
And it was falling.
Yeah, it was falling. The guy said he only found his goggles.
That was the only time where I was like, maybe he's not dead.
He's not dead. I just don't feel like killing him served anything.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, but I also just don't like that.
Well, yeah, it's not like the best, but
yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. Like, I'm like, he's not. Obviously, we're not showing him again this season, but like, I wasn't sure how it was going to end. If it was going to end with everyone locked, like,
yeah,
with like Hunter and Crosshair with the people, or Omega. Because if it was Hunter and Crosshair, and then Omega was with Echo and had to go find the other clones, maybe Tech would show up halfway through the next season or some shit. But I don't know. I'm not convinced. It was sad.
Okay, then I'll say it. I'll be the contrarian there, where I'm going to say he is dead.
I mean,
I don't fully think he's dead.
Yeah. Because
I also agree, but I also don't like fake out deaths. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, it is funny because he's like the most useful of them.
Yeah, that's why I also don't think he's dead. He's
like
the most useful.
I almost feel like they're kind of not very useful without him.
Yeah, but he also might be dead because of the whole love story, you know? They always kill people who are in love.
Yeah. We did kind of have a lot of Tech this season.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
We had the racing episode, then we had the episode where him and Omega were arguing.
Yeah.
After Echo left. Echo.
He very well may be dead. It's also weird for him to die on a that they failed. Like, if they succeeded in the tracking of the mission, he died, I'm like, okay, he's dead. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't see him being dead. I don't know.
I think he's dead because I think it's like, this is like their lowest point.
Yeah.
Like, they lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Tech died, they lost Omega, they have no allies. Like, I think this is like their absolute rock bottom moment.
Yeah.
So that's why I think he's dead.
I could see it. I could see them sticking to it. But
there is always
Star Wars.
There is always the chance, yeah.
Yeah.
He just fell. But he fell really far.
Maybe Saw picked him up.
I don't know. I mean, if he did survive, he fell really far.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the Force, so...
Like I said, maybe Saw
And what, his goggles just fell off?
Yeah, when you're falling like that.
I don't think Saw gave a shit.
That's true. Saw's more than willing to sacrifice people.
We got a lot of indicators that he actually is dead. The pirate lady liked him.
Yeah.
That's automatic red flag towards death.
Gotta give women in fiction trauma.
He had a couple of episodes this season with an emotional moment with Omega.
Yeah.
So, I think he's dead.
Yeah. I won't believe it till I see it.
Well, I don't think we'll see, like, a corpse.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if...
He's Snoke.
No, if he's dead, but Hemlock just took the body.
Yeah, they're gonna...
To experiment with.
Yeah.
That'll be...
Imagine the trauma of Omega seeing...
Yeah, seeing his corpse, like, in, like, one of those tubes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking it'll be. I think Hemlock took the corpse.
Yeah.
Whatever was left of it.
I don't think he would preserve him.
No, because I also think he probably splattered.
Yeah.
Basically exploded on impact.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he fall like a whole mountain, but he also had the train car on top of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, once he was on, like, the top of the rail thing and was doing the electricity thing, or, like, he was trying to get the power back, I was like, is he gonna die?
But do we know
Because we were trying to predict last season. We thought somebody was gonna die in the finale last season.
Yeah, I didn't expect anyone to die in the finale this season.
I wasn't, like, fully expecting it, but once we got, like, to the point where he was on top of the tower, I was like, this kind of smells like a death.
Yeah. Do we know, though, for sure, can we confirm that Tech is not Spider-Man? And he could have, like, swung?
Yeah, you're right.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that he could have had a better death, but if he is dead.
I think he could have had a better death, but I also kind of like the post-death of, like the rest of the batch just, like, really fucked up by it.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's like, and then it was weird too, because right after that moment, Hunter's like, he gave us a chance for a fresh start, and we're gonna go have a fresh start. And then I'm like, that's weird. You just forget about Crosshair already. And then obviously,
well, you know, they lost the guy who was the smart one.
Yeah.
How are they gonna plan? And also, they didn't have, like, Hemlock's tracking data or anything. Like, Hunter already didn't want to go and get Crosshair to begin with.
Yeah.
Now they're down a man?
Mm-hmm.
There was no chance in hell he would have wanted to keep going after Crosshair then.
Right, but now they got two birds, one stone.
Well, yeah, now Crosshair's just lucky that Omega got taken there.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that'll get Hunter to act.
Yeah.
His daughter. Hemlock, somebody finally pointed out that Hunter is just her dad.
True.
Yeah, I kind of agree, like, I didn't love the death itself, but I did like all of the post-death.
Yeah. The post-death was good.
I like seeing everyone, like, really traumatized by it.
Mm-hmm. But Star Wars doesn't kill people that often, unless it has, like, without purpose, you know?
Yeah.
It's usually main characters.
Yeah.
Unless they do it, and they usually do it well with, like, Kanan and
yeah,
Han and stuff like that. I'm not gonna pretend Leia's death was done well. It was just, it just had to be done.
They didn't really have much of a choice there. Yeah. Also, Wrecker tanking a stun shot.
That was dope. That was one of my favorite parts of the episode. He just tanked that stun. Motherfucking...
I mean, he was at the lowest of the low. He had that rage factor going for sure.
Yeah. Do you know what I was really hoping? And when Hunter was, like, holding their gun and they had Wrecker and they were, like, giving Sid the money, I was hoping Omega would just blasted a bolt through Sid's head.
I need Wrecker to kill her.
I need her to pay.
One of them needs to kill her.
Yeah.
But they probably won't.
Mm-hmm. Maybe now this is, like, do they team up with Rex and Cody now, maybe?
I think that's what it'll be, yeah.
Yeah.
I think next season it'll be these three and then they'll get Rex and Cody and probably a couple of the other clones that are like with them. And it'll be about like liberating that base.
Yeah.
And getting that whole, or at least, getting the big part of that whole project shut down. Not the Palpatine cloning part, because, they're gonna... They'll take Nala Se off planet before it falls so that she can keep cloning Palpatine.
Yeah.
But they'll probably at least get a lot of the clones out of there.
Oh, for sure.
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it... Like we said, it is kind of funny that the one guy who, like, had a little bit of a...
He loved someone other than Omega. You die now.
Well, I don't know if he really reciprocated as much.
He doesn't know how.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that's why he... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Now, the big reveal.
Yes.
Omega?
Speak up.
Omega has a sister. So, you don't recognize me? I'm your sister. Is she a clone of her?
Are they clones of the same person? Is Omega a clone of her?
Yes. Is that Jango's wife?
Because I could have sworn they said before that she had Jango DNA.
They did.
Yeah, because didn't...
Jango's
But this
sister.
makes it sound like they didn't. Like, it sounds like she's cloned from a different person.
Or maybe she's also a clone of...
Maybe they made Femme Jango?
Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting.
Because I could have sworn they said she had Jango DNA.
No, they did. I remember we were talking about this forever.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Because I like trans clones.
So I thought maybe... because... I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Because I couldn't remember if they specifically said Jango, but I thought they did.
No, they did. Do you think then maybe fuck if that's
Yeah, Omega is from Star Wars fandom. Omega was an unmodified yet enhanced human female clone created from the genetic template of Jango Fett.
yeah
That's from Wikipedia. So that's interesting. Cam and Owens made Femme Jango for some reason. Like, we got too many men in the army. We need some women.
they're like women time.
What are you looking at? Did you just open up Twitter?
Yeah, but I was gonna look up theories on Twitter and then I just didn't.
And then you just started scrolling.
Yes,
Because you are insane.
I'm a menace to society. No, but I
guess that's why that lady was kind of nice to Crosshair.
yeah. So see, this doesn't help us in any way. It just gives us more questions.
Yeah. The only thing
So Boba Fett is a clone of Jango.
Yes.
So he didn't reproduce.
No.
So he doesn't have a wife.
Well, not that we know of.
But like that wouldn't matter.
I
But
mean,
was Omega's the last clone, right?
yeah.
Did they decide like, oh, we're gonna clone someone else now?
Well, she's the last pure clone of Jango.
What does that mean?
Because she's unmodified. Because she's older than the Bad Batch.
But she's not a clone. What about the lady? Is she a clone of Jango?
I don't know. Star Wars needs to specify. And until they specify otherwise, all female clones are clones of Jango and they're all trans.
Yeah.
That is my law.
The rule of law.
Until they specify otherwise.
Yeah, it was like...
Because otherwise, I don't understand.
Yeah, it was all they did was introduce her, and now there's like even more questions.
And then she said they're sisters, but they don't really look or sound that similar.
Yeah, she didn't look that much like Omega.
She had a different hair color. But I guess the clones dye their hair.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. But...
And then also...
She wasn't Australian.
She wasn't Australian. I mean, I guess she could have the accelerated aging.
She probably does if she's their sister.
Yeah.
Which means she's a clone. But, like, why? Who is it a clone of?
That's what I want to know. Who is Omega and now this other lady? Who are they clones of? Did they create Femme Django or are they trans? Tell me, Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't get it. Are they Palpatine's first daughter?
I don't like that. Yeah.
Well, Palpatine actually never had a daughter. He had a son.
Yeah. Well, he had a
We're not getting into that discussion. I know, we're gonna...
He had a Boba Fett.
He had a Boba Fett.
But, like, less useful.
Yeah.
Because unlike Boba Fett, Palpy's son didn't inherit any of his strength.
Yeah. But his kid did.
Anyway.
The hairline, it's just how it works.
The hairline?
Yeah, it just skipped a generation. Witches put a curse on him, you know?
But it's not... We're not getting into that.
I mean...
I love how much they have to talk about cloning in Star Wars now just to try and...
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I feel like I've always wanted to know more about in Star Wars. It's just anything outside of the Palpatine stuff is way more interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, I also like how this is going to be... I feel like this is going to be another example of a villain who has kind of a better project idea than Krennic, who gets fucked over and then the funding just goes to Krennic. That happened with Thrawn.
No, this ain't gonna happen, though. Because we know this succeeds.
Well, no, we know part of it succeeds, but I feel like he's not just working on the Palpatine shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a bunch of clone shit that he's working on. Well, he said he wanted to make, like gene editing, essentially, so that they could, like, control people.
Yeah.
Which is way more effective than a Death Star. The story of the Death Star is literally just every project around it getting fucked over by the good guys.
Yeah. Like, fuck, just give it to
Because Thrawn's idea was way better. The TIE Defenders were way better than a Death Star.
Yeah.
And then he got fucked over. Mm-hmm. Krennic just lucked into this bullshit.
Yeah. Krennic's just the lucky goober.
He is just the luckiest goober of all time that there was no protagonist against him until the Death Star was already made.
Yeah.
Wild.
Truly wild.
Speaking of Rogue One, Saw.
And Krennic. Haha, we're both in these episodes. I was not expecting Saw.
I mean, I guess I probably should have expected it.
Yeah?
Who else would have been there?
Yeah, who else would be trying to wreck shit up?
Who else would have been trying to, like, assassinate all of these Imperial guys? You know?
Yeah.
There's only one man reckless enough to do that.
Is this pre or post? Do you think Luthen helped?
No. Saw... No, because this is, like, right after. Like, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Because they still have V-Wings here.
Yeah.
They had TIE fighters in Andor.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
This is when Cassian is, like, a little kid.
I guess, yeah.
This is when he's being raised.
Mm-hmm. He's with Marvel.
Because that's way later in the timeline than this.
That's true. That is true. Yeah,
this
he's
is
way older.
This is the earliest part
Yeah.
of this era.
What do you think Luthen's up to then? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk.
I mean, he's probably just doing more of the same.
Mm-hmm.
I love how Saw is kind of just the guy who shows up in these shows and fucks up the good guy's plan.
Yep.
Every time.
Made Tech's death in vain.
In a way, he killed Tech.
Yeah.
Because they would have gotten out, like, pretty much scot-free.
Fuck, it is Saw's fault Tech died.
Kind of. I mean, he didn't directly kill him, but...
He killed his plan.
He's the reason why the security got raised.
Yeah.
And so in a way, Bad Batch has a lot of people, logically, they should just start shooting at next time they see him. Sid, Saw... Got a lot of people to shoot.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Wrecker's little cone, or his neck brace.
Oh, yeah, that
looks
was funny.
so funny to me.
I'm like, what is it? His new costume sound weird. I'm like, that's a neck brace. Oh, that makes sense.
That's because they fucking crashed going like 120 miles an hour. And Omega's the only one who took, like, significant damage.
Yeah.
He's a little kid. That's older than them.
True.
I like how, you know, Bad Batch is down to 3 members at this point.
Yeah, we need some new faces. We need, like...
Well, they're gonna, you know, when they get Omega, they're gonna get Crosshair, so that'll bring them back up to to 5. And next season, they'll have Rex and Cody.
I don't think the show lasts much longer than
No.
them getting Omega back.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's like, oh, we gotta settle down. They get Omega back, they do disruption, and then they settle down on that one planet.
Yeah, that's what I think it'll be. And, well, except I feel like... The only one that I'm not sure of is I feel like Echo will still go back to Rex.
Yeah.
But Omega, Hunter, Crosshair, and Wrecker will all settle down at Pabu.
Yeah.
Or maybe Crosshair leaves and goes somewhere else.
Yeah, probably. I don't think we get season 3 for a while either.
No. And I think season 3 might be the last one.
Yeah. I could see it.
I think it'll be Rescue Omega and then settle down.
I wish they would release it all at once. That would have made this season so much better.
Yeah.
They need honestly, do you know who has the best strat? They're the goats of releasing television. The Dragon Prince. They released 3 seasons in like 2 years. Took a break for 2 years. We got the first part of The Mystery of Arvos, and the second part comes out in May.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I just saw it recently. So, and then that's goated right there.
That is an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then release all the episodes at once, maybe make the seasons a little shorter. That's a goat way of doing it.
Yeah.
They plan out like the whole story, and then they just get to it.
Yeah, and Star Wars can definitely do that because, you know, they got the funding
Yeah.
to pre-package it like that.
Exactly. They need to get on it.
Yeah, next season, Bad Batch, do at least 2 episodes a week, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Or just do less episodes, but they're all longer.
Yeah, that too.
One or the other.
Well, like, they're not going to.
No, I know they're not going to.
But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure we'll know more after Star Wars Celebration.
True.
On the future of the Bad Batch.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it going either way. I could see it being next season is the end, or maybe like one more after that.
It doesn't go beyond 4 for sure.
Yeah.
I think 4 is cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I excited for next season?
I am.
I mean, I'm always excited for more Star Wars, but I'm not, like, hyped, you know? You know what I mean? Like, it can't come soon enough. You know? It's not like Ahsoka where, like, midnight, I'll just be like, my pants will have to be changed after every episode, you know?
Christ almighty.
You know? Like, I can't sleep because I'm like, I gotta watch it ASAP.
I mean, yeah. But I'm excited.
I'm always excited for Star Wars.
I'm always just especially excited for more animated Star Wars. Because I got my biases.
I'm more excited for Visions. I can't wait for Visions.
I mean, yeah.
Star Wars is one of my... Honestly, Star Wars Visions is one of my favorite Star Wars things. Like, it's so good. Which I think actually comes out
May the 4th, isn't it?
May the 4th, I think. Yeah, with the Jedi Kids show. Let's go. We're going to be reviewing that too right here, folks.
The Jedi Kids show?
Yeah, the new Jedi Kids show.
What the fuck are you talking about? I feel like you...
I sent it to you.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Are we reviewing that?
Fuck yeah, we are. It's Star Wars.
Is it canon?
I don't give a fuck.
I do.
I don't see it.
You know me, I only care about canon.
I mean, everything Star Wars makes is canon, so... Resistance is canon, so I'm sure this is. Why can't I find it?
Because you're on Twitter?
No, I'm on Discord.
Oh, you're on Discord.
Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, premiering May the 4th.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll be pumping out like 100 reviews that day.
Yeah.
We got all of Visions, we'll got that.
That'll be May the 4th is always a good day.
Oh, he's a good day.
Here's a real question. What day is May the 4th?
That is a good
It's
question.
a Thursday. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to take that day off work.
Ooh.
But yeah, any other thoughts on the Bad Batch? Other than save Omega, justice for Omega, kill Sid.
And tell us whether or not female clones are trans.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know more than anything right now.
That's the most interesting thing about the end of the episode is the whole sister reveal.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means for the future of this show.
Yeah. We still have the same wrench thrown into it from back in season 1 when they said she had Jango Fett DNA.
Yeah. I can't wait for, like, them to be like, every Viking member trying to find Omega, and then we get an episode where they're just helping some farmer on a planet because his eggs didn't hatch, and then we don't learn anything about anyone else, you know?
I feel that. Well, they won't be with Sid next season, so...
They'll be with the... Who are they going to be with? Who's going to be their home base? Who's going to be their...
Wherever Rex and Cody are staying.
I mean, they have that one planet they can always go back to, too.
What one planet? Oh, Pabu?
Yeah, Pabu.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that'll be, like, their home base.
Yeah.
Or they'll just be roaming.
Mm-hmm.
Just in space with Rex and Cody. They sub in for Omega and Tech.
Yeah.
Well, Omega and Crosshair now.
Omega.
See, that's how we should have known that she was a clone. The same clone as Omega.
She said her name correctly.
She said Omega.
Whoa. I'm excited for next season, even though it's probably not going to be that exciting. I can wait.
I'm excited for next season, and I think it will be exciting.
Yeah. Well, any final thoughts? I feel like I'm out of thoughts.
I think we're good.
Tell us what you guys thought of the Bad Batch this season. Would you have preferred it all at once, like me? Or did you enjoy it week to week and love it? Because it's a good show, but only getting a little taste a week doesn't do it for me, you know?
Yeah. New release schedule next season. Get on it.
Or make every episode hella interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Which, honestly, I think is more likely in the sense...
Or the way they ended the season, it should be like that, right?
Because, they don't have, like, a side quest mechanic this time.
Yeah.
That mechanic is gone.
True.
The only side quest I will accept is killing Sid.
Yeah. Yes.
I know they're not going to, but still. I mean, I guess that guy's warning that they got back in that one episode back at the beginning of the season came true.
Yeah.
She did, in fact, sell them out. Also, I want AZ to just stay on that Marauder now.
Yeah. Do you realize the guy who was like, "Don't sell him out," with the horn beard? You know, the guy who's like, "Don't trust Sid."
Yeah.
He's like the same. He's the same species, if not, would be funny, the same guy from Maz's bar in Force Awakens. The big guy that's sitting with.
Yeah. He's the same species
because that's when the species first got invented.
Yeah. It was one of the new species for sequel trilogy.
So hopefully that guy's out there living a good life. My goat, my king.
But yeah.
Yeah. Subscribe for more Star Wars content. We got the Mando reviews keep on coming. We got fucking Jedi Fallen Order reviews, maybe? I mean, Survivor reviews, you know? Probably not, but who knows?
But maybe.
Visions. We're gonna fucking Old Republic children's books. We got it all here. We got it all.
Christ. High Republic children's books.
Isn't that what I said?
You said Old Republic children's books.
Shit. I fucked up.
You did.
So yeah,
go think on your sins.
Subscribe, comment, share, and until next time, Tech is not dead.
Or is he?
Or is he?